it's been Myrken who has lost.
Ooh, that is...
That's right. When they played in Europe East number 5 for the World Warrior, they played in Grand Finals. And Kalmal took it 3-1, 3-2.
Wow. And that is the exact position that we're seeing Kalmal in right now.
He had to play from loser's side there.
And
He's got to play from loser's side here.
Literally did the homework.
He's done it.
This is senior year of high school right
He's
here.
done it before.
Did the homework. This is the practical test. Can you make it happen when it matters most, under pressure? Because what we saw versus Shaded Imposter was the rope-a-dope right there. Oh, I'm backing off. Now I'm moving forward. I get the punish. You weren't ready for that. Is it going to be a situation where we can see Kalmal overcome and be a part of those 8 days of Capcom Cup?
What a miracle.
So many days. So many days.
You thought it was going to last long, but it was 8 days long.
8 days a week.
It's going to be cool. That is not, of course, immediately. That will be next year, in fact. Well, we got some more stuff in qualifying for the Capcom Cup in the first place, of course. December 3rd and 4th will be North America East. It's the last of the CPT qualifying events until, as you can see, the LCQ. And it's going to be an awesome one. You guys all know how many strong players are in North America East. There are several regions that I think could have a reasonable contention for strongest region in the world.
Yeah.
But this is one of them. This is the one of them that is certainly in contention for strongest region of the world. Please check it out. If you aren't able to enter, just give it a watch. But if you are able to enter, as you can see, the registration period is still available. So get in there if you can. And then next year, February 12th through 13th, will be the actual last chance qualifier, followed shortly by Capcom Cup number 9.
Man, oh man, what a great time to be a Street Fighter fan and a Capcom fan as we get into these final events of this year, and the best way to kick off next year with the LCQ and Capcom Cup. So make sure that you are staying tuned. And, you know, we've got even more to watch today because the sets aren't over. Our final set coming up now, Myrken versus Kalmal. Can Kalmal repeat the World Warrior run that we saw before, or is Myrken going to go through the entire way? I don't think they've dropped a game yet.
No, Myrken's been 100%.
The perfect run is a potentiality, but we're going to see. Is the mayor going to come out on top, or is the Street Punk blonde on blonde violence?
I love seeing that. When the Ed is willing to take that kind of a turn, -2 into, I believe, 6 framer of the flicker. So you're stealing a bit of a frame there, but that's nice to see. That means you can make it happen. They both have like almost the same way to get through fireballs. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's that's why I said blonde on blonde violence. They got the same tools, different appearance. You know, I had this conversation with one of my peers because they played Cody in 4, and they said Ed feels the most like Cody in 5.
Interesting.
And I was like, that's interesting. And I've had somebody else tell me that as well. So this is Cody on Cody violence. But right now, Kalmal.
Wow. Okay,
that was interesting.
That is, you know your opponent really well.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Just built the EX.
He's out of there. Got to be so careful here against the knife. Oh, no, with punish. It was close.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous. EX, it's plus frames. He waited just in case of EX up, or he knows who he's playing against.
Oh, what a throw tech. EX Bingo again, but escapes the corner, and now playing that time once again. But Kalmal is the one at the deficit here, and as I say that, ooh, the follow-up comes through, and Kalmal gets the first round of the grand finals. Good stuff.
Can you believe it? All he's got to do is press forward plus medium punch, and then the follow-up, and a fireball comes out?
That is wild. And they said simple inputs were coming. Nice anti-air right there, and that's what we saw too in Kalmal against Shady Imposter. The anti-airs were consistently on deck when Shady decided to go to the sky, so Myrken already getting tested.
Kalmal's looking good. It is much the same style that we saw versus the Alex, where he's backed off a lot. Spends a lot of time outside of his opponent's comfortable ranges. Threatening with the charged fierce in the corner. And Myrken, to his credit, is not overextending as he tries to get in here. He'd love to get the corner. Yeah, and he's going to get it now.
Yeah, just playing this so slow from both sides. Just not willing to take too many risks. It feels like I'm watching a different Kalmal right now. Oh,
finally brings it out. Yeah, that was clearly what Myrken was thinking about. He put in a bunch of spots there where he could block just in case. Finally, when he didn't expect it, Kalmal did bring it.
Got to be so careful against the knives here as your health slowly gets chipped away. You're out of screen space, but no, what a jump in. Got right over the knife.
Super on next hit. Yeah, he's looking for the confirm.
There it is.
No, he could have had it, and then said EX means his opponent lives.
And now just running away, 10 seconds. Myrken's the one who's got to make a decision here, and all Kalmal has to do is run away.
Yeah, I think this is already...
Timer scan.
That's it, yep. No need to quick rise. He did a quick rise, though, into his little 3. Oh, my goodness, Kalmal. The guts on this fella in taking game number 1. Unbelievable.
Just unnecessary roughness. You already won.
Yeah,
and
that
you're
was
like...
it.
I want to win my
Yeah,
way. I don't
what
want to
if-
see the T up there. I want to see it W.
What if I extra 1?
What if I win for real? Kalmal 1-0 on the board in this grand finals. Trying to go for a reset. First person to make Myrken bleed the entire tournament.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not quite there on the whiff punish. Again, you can see where Kalmal tends to play. It's a little bit outside of where his opponents play, but also a little bit outside of like where he can easily get whiff punishes. So I think Myrken, the idea there was to try to chase as Kalmal's moving backwards. Okay, other side. Again, waiting. Button, then wait, just in case of EX upper. But that has meant that Kalmal's been able to get out of situations. Again, his threat of EX upper that everybody knows is allowing him to escape situations.
Yeah, and I think that's something like it is important to pay that respect to the side of Ed, but you have to earn it. Like you have to get Kalmal to EX upper a couple times before you just give up every situation, because right now Kalmal is running away with it, but finally finding an EX on. Back to this neutral space. Has pulled V-trigger on the side of Kalmal too, so there it is. Raw activate. Ooh. Extra range from the knife, but it doesn't matter. The reload on the knife gets punished through a little bit too much, and Kalmal about to be on a 2-0 lead.
Interesting, yeah.
Wow.
There have been two situations just like that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, yeah, big opportunity.
Man, his corner escapes have been great. Now, to some degree, that is Myrken allowing him to do things like the charge fierce, allowing him to do things like view reversal out of the corner. There's certainly ways to beat those options.
Yeah, let him do it again and try to jump out right there. Very interesting. Myrken letting Kalmal run rampant. Even though there's a light lead right here, like the fact that Kalmal has been able to escape the corner not once but twice and establish that position for themselves is huge. Not even getting the best anti-air either. And now, Myrken's the one at a deficit.
Oh yeah, it's Kalmal. If he finds a hit, it's going to be a ton. Actually, might be stunned.
Yeah, you definitely get stunned here and die after this, because now look at the chip.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Even more. Oh my God!
Woo! Kalmal's pressure! And that was with V-Rev there. That was with potential V-Shift there. So there were outs for Myrken's Cody. And he didn't bring them out. Hoping to hang on to that knife, it seemed.
Man, that was...
And look, Kalmal is looking very strong at the moment.
That was violent.
I wouldn't... Oh, well, okay, just as I was about to say, I wouldn't be surprised to...
see the G?
Maybe not even G, but just some time. I don't know that it's the character matchup necessarily. Yeah,
I don't think...
maybe G. Maybe G's the solution. But that doesn't necessarily seem like what the problem is. I could see the same kinds of things happening
to G.
with G. Yeah.
I mean, you can't really... It's that fear of the EX cycle upper where Kalmal is just continuing to getting to take their turn over and over and over again and escape these situations where, you know, sometimes you just got to take the uppercut.
Sometimes, yeah, that's true. You have to, you know, make the opponent actually commit. Again, they have played each other before. It's like not like the first time that they're setting the stage or whatever against each other. Maybe it's not G either. Maybe it's just V-Trigger 2, Cody, so that you have more mix-ups. You can actually take advantage of minus situations like after Charged Fierce with something like a command grab mix-up rather than just like a regular grab or like a button.
True.
You know, could be what he's going for here as well.
But yeah, 2-0 lead for Kalmal. And I mean, with the last World Warrior result that we saw, Kalmal is definitely the one who is most ready for this job right now. And we're getting right back into it. And it's not a change, but we are on V skill 2, and we went to V trigger 1, it looks like.
Same one.
Oh, yeah, wait, yeah, you're right. Sidearm. Forgot. It's been a while.
Yeah, it used to be that V-Trigger 2 was the only V-Trigger that you would ever see a Cody use a couple years ago. So I just got used to thinking of that as like the V-Trigger in the same way that I think of Tengu Stone as like
yeah. That's where my head was at.
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
sure, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. No, he didn't switch. Got my numbers all changed up.
So instead of any character or skill change, it's going to be up to strategic change, and we do definitely see a more active style right now by Myrken. Look at this. I mean, he's at a closer spot. He's walking up more. We're seeing more of a jump game. So some differences that he's trying to make work.
Ooh, lag on the whip punish. I mean, that is a little bit hard to punish there. Not a lot of time. All right, take your turn. Every trade. Wow! The range on that was insane. Great check from Myrken. And like you said, feeling a lot more comfortable. That was, again, a situation walking up and giving too much respect. Just letting the wake-up throw come out.
Lovely jump back.
Oh, no! That's tragic. Huge damage because still in the V-Trigger has critical art to follow up on this next hit here, but no back throw. Yep.
Classic little setup. It's big plus trends here. Myrken backs off. Maybe worried about super.
Oh.
Oh no! The one downside of this trigger, or one of the downsides, whatever.
Increased hitbox. Hurt box.
Well, you don't get that Stand Fierce anti-air anymore.
True.
Your Stand Fierce becomes another really good button, but it's not that button, which is a great anti-air.
Got to trade your tools in for different tools.
Yeah, I think we did see the start of the Crouching Fierce, which is what you go to instead, but it just wasn't quite there in time. He brought it out there after having threatened it with it all this time.
That's got to be feeling good for Myrken, though.
Yeah.
Now you finally irked it out of him. But Kalmal, one round away from Grand Finals reset. Oh, big crush counter, and now still in the corner. Gonna spend as much as possible to get damage here. Neutral jump. Landed on heavy, still plus.
Okay.
Next hit stuns. Now you gotta guess, it's so hard.
Myrken's in huge trouble. Okay, he pressed exactly the right buttons that he needed at the right times. It's time for offense.
But again, look at the V-Trigger. We saw the pressure that Kalmal was able to apply before with one sequence. How much chip? It might just happen again. You gotta be so careful here on the side of Myrken.
Yeah. You can see him not being busy. He's trying to not press buttons just in case there is a jump. Oh no, it's a chance! He's got his own super!
He jumped!
Gotta have jump forward? No, he neutral jumped! Oh no! Oh, buddy!
Cost a lot, but you know what?
Oh,
That's a nice price to pay for no bracket reset.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Cody does not have great options on Wake Up. That's really it. Oh no.
Yep, easy punish. 30% chipped away.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
Looking for confirms there. It's possible to do, but he just didn't quite get it.
Locked down still. Stuck in the corner, air to air. No, barely whiffs. Almost dead even here. Myrken with a slight lead.
Hey.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was a little wild there.
The fact that nothing came out on the jump in, that's rough. But yeah, EX zonk into the full extension with trigger. We've seen raw activation from Kalmal multiple times. Do we potentially see that one more time? There it is.
Yeah, there you go. However, he's in trouble, and Myrken gets kind of an awkward confirm, but a confirm nevertheless, and he's got a game.
And that was huge there too. Kalmal has been hinging himself on that trigger so much, and we haven't seen any real V reversal or V shift away. And as soon as we saw Myrken push him into that corner, once the raw V trigger was activated, he didn't have anything else left to escape. He could have gone for the Psycho Upper, but you know, that's a risk and a half. You whiff that, you die. So a little bit too scared to do so and gets caught swinging. So now 2-1 on the board. Myrken staying alive. Again, we haven't reset just yet, so can potentially close this out in the first set.
I think if you're Kalmal, you can still feel confident. One of the rounds that he lost there was on Wake Up Super, and he could have, like, he had the idea of how to counter. He just didn't actually get the right way to do so.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a good thing to keep in mind as you're coming in here. What you hope is the final game of the set.
Nice. And again, changing it up excellently so far, really mixing in that low forward so well, and Flicker has just, it feels like it has a 100% hit rate.
Oh, having been tired of Flicker, it was jump.
Oh my god, you challenged it after that activation?
Okay, he can get there with that.
And just starts running away. Gonna play the time, and there it is. Caught him walking forward, trying to utilize the strong normals from the knife. Set point once again for Kalmal.
These active moments that he has in neutral, Kalmal has in neutral, have been really great.
Yeah.
More buttonsy there. Way more heavy on Flicker play. Yeah, exactly. And it's annoying to deal with, no doubt. Flicker is very strong.
Yeah, and again, anti-air trade pays off excellently for Kalmal there. Myrken trying to utilize those plus frames as well as he can.
Threatened with the charge fierce. Myrken very slow and patient here.
Wow, and that trade in the air leading to the ground. Still, Kalmal having that wonderful lead. Not being afraid. Easy punish.
Ooh, Flicker there even?
It does it again. No fear and not punishing on the song, but it doesn't matter. Flicker comes out afterwards, and that is a bracket reset. Kalmal taking us 3-1 into the next set, into the next dimension. Ed, we might get some costumes yet.
It's very possible here. The way that he's playing is so effective. Again, the game that he lost was in part due to Wake Up Super that he called out and just didn't quite actually have the way to beat it. Yeah, but he clearly called it out. And other than that, I love how active he is.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job at playing to one of Ed's major strengths, which is that he's got that flicker tool, which is that he's got some great buttons in neutral right there, which is that I feel like half of the buttons that he presses are actually plus, which is nice. And he's got the great anti-air. If you're early enough with that anti-air kick, it's really effective.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you take up enough annoying space with things like flicker and other buttons, you can goad your opponent into jumping and get your great anti-air into your big damage, bigger than almost anybody else gets on regular damage or anti-air damage situations.
You don't say.
Into Oki as well. And he is actually making that stuff work out. So it's going to have to be, I think, a significant change here from Myrken in losing that. Again, I'm not sure that Cody the character is necessarily the issue, because I feel like G could lose in the same ways, but strategically, going to have to be a change.
Yeah, G can have some of those same situations too, where he doesn't have that traditional reversal, so it's hard to bust out in a sense. Like without that DP against Ed, it's hard because it's just okay. He's plus, he's plus, he's plus. He left a gap here. How do I try to escape? And like you can get frame trapped into frame trapped. And there was a lot of times where he did try to press, and the flicker would just come in at that right moment because it was like, okay, low forward, he whiffed. Let me go for a whiff punish. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Every single time knocking on the door. So I need to see Myrken make some big adjustments here because it's looking like Kalmal's tournament right now.
Yeah, the fact that Ed gets the ability to do Kara into flicker is really nice. That is super effective. When you see him press the button and then you're like, okay, my turn to press the button, but then he like cancels into flicker.
You're like, oh, it wasn't my turn.
For sure.
Man.
Yeah. So look, I mean, it's certainly possible to contend with this if there were instead of there's been a lot of chasing, a lot of sort of slowish chasing by Cody's side. But I certainly think that he's got the buttons to contend. We saw him at one point walk up a little bit closer in, and he did have more effectiveness right there. Cody's got great pressure, and he's got the ability to have a great anti-air game. He's got a great V-trigger. If he feels like he's just not mixing up well enough, he's got another great V-trigger that can play to that strength instead. It's possible for sure.
Yeah.
It's doable.
It is going to be one hill to climb.
It's
We're
G.
going to the G. So this is maximum comfort right here because this is the day one pick for the side of Myrken.
That's right.
If any character can do it, you got to go to your comfort pick. So final set of the day for East Europe. The winner goes to the Capcom Pro Tour Finals. Losers will have another opportunity in the World Warrior Series to get that spot, or maybe even in the LCQ. Kalmal versus Myrken. Myrken first, no points in the World Warrior, so already has a place for them, and Kalmal second, which either way, one of these players will be first in one place, and one will be first in another after this.
Ooh, big preemptive read right there by Myrken. Very fireball heavy. We did see the jump over it already. And here we go. Yeah. Oh, he again prioritizes leveling up rather than Oki. Okay.
Oh boy. Range is a little bit too far for Kalmal. I like the idea. Just a raw activate and then a sweep activate on the other side, right back.
Oh boy, Myrken absolutely let Kalmal hang himself in that round. 2 big EX uppers that Myrken took big advantage of.
Yeah, absolutely love the patience from Myrken here. And here's the thing. This is the same patience we saw before, but Kalmal wasn't biting. And now, biting with the EX uppers, maybe a little bit more scared of the command grabs from the side of G.
Could be, yeah. Ah, prioritizing offense this time. Okay, all the way into the corner.
That was scary for a moment.
Myrken's so patient here. Into nothing. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, you got
dance?
to turn yellow here? What are you going to do?
Let's dance.
Woo!
And again.
When you're right, you're right. And right now, Myrken is right. That was 3 Psycho Uppers, and I don't recall another 2-round period where there were that many Psycho Uppers that got in that way. And so it's, you know, unfortunate for Kalmal, but great reads by Myrken. It's just, I feel like that's a little bit of an unforced error.
Oh, yeah.
By Kalmal.
100%. After being so patient this entire time, it's got to be something about the G that's making Kalmal feel this way. It has to be. Like, I can feel the change on the screen.
For sure.
Wow. That was a great confirm right there. Love that from Kalmal. Patient ground game. Nice.
Wow. Really trying to find exactly the right range on that upper.
Caught the startup. Really changing the time. Incredibly well. Nice. Ooh, a very big miss on the anti-air right there.
Those stand strong. I wonder what it could have been.
Yeah.
Maybe these go. I don't know. Here we go.
Time to party.
Oh boy! That may be stun as well.
I think it is.
Ooh, yikes!
And that is the round. Oh, maybe not enough. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. You got one more guess.
It's gonna be close, yeah.
Throw? Ooh! Yikes.
I'm thinking back to that previous game when there were the EX uppers that
Too
got
scared.
blocked and got blown up, and
Too
how
scared.
Kalmal is absolutely, I think you're right, a little too scared in that moment. That's been certainly one of the biggest changes here. I also feel like this seems like there's some more, like Myrken is more comfortable maybe in neutral in the matchup.
Challenging this time too. Double counter hit. I wonder what Kalmal was trying to press.
Punish again!
No.
And in level 3, that's legit even without EX. Command grab! Oh boy, Myrken is running through this. As strong as Kalmal looked in set number 1, Myrken looks just as or more strong right now.
Kalmal looks lost against the G right now because that first round, I feel, set the tempo for this entire second set so far, where as soon as each and every one of those EX uppers is blocked, we haven't seen it since. We have not seen it since.
True.
And now we're seeing the command grabs. We're seeing the wake-up throws. We're still seeing the patience from Myrken, but the fear, Kalmal is...
It's not that I think you're right. Not that I wanted him to switch characters here, but I would love to have had him take a little bit more time, because I feel like the mentality that he needs and that he had before is escaping him.
Yeah. That slow play.
Well, here you go. It's Myrken into the corner.
Again, Myrken, 2 situations from dying on the G right here, so. Ooh! All right. Uppers are hitting again. They're in season.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Not dead
It's
yet.
not dead yet, yeah. I thought that was going to do it.
Just starts running away up to the north. Ooh!
He tried. Yeah,
cheeky.
he probably tried to get crouching strong first and then just didn't quite get the inputs that he was looking for, but he was scoping out that as an opportunity. So Myrken, even in the loss,
Wow.
it's okay. Here we go.
It's raw, and that's what we talked about before on the G play too. Just so confident with the tool. Slide on in with a low, and nice whip punish. Still stuck in the corner. Kalmal's got to find a way. Do you go to the sky? Or you try to approach on the ground. How do you escape?
Max range axe. That's cool. Making it work out. Here comes the knockdown. So important versus G. Yeah, Kalmal all of a sudden into the corner.
Yeah, full throttle on the side of Kalmal, but now,
oh, dude, his mix-ups are so good right now. Rather than leaving time for Kalmal to do EX upper, he is now really making it happen. Oh no! Oh no! Nothing.
Back throw right there. Kalmal trying to get a game on the board. Looking so good here. Gets the V-trigger activation. Crit more will be available after this. Oh no, just opts to go for the EX. One more touch. And there it is. Game on the board for Kalmal. 2-1. We have ourselves a set.
Ed wins.
Man.
Well, he was able to get pressure a little bit more frequently there.
Yeah.
Thinking back to a moment where it seemed like Myrken did expect V reversal from Ed and didn't get the punish, but like he had the expectation of it.
Yeah.
Look, that's
The
sometimes
awareness.
all you need to get things going, to get back into the game, is for the opponent to make an error, for you to capitalize, and then for you to start running away. Wow. Okay.
Kalmal immediately trying to be more active, and Myrken striking right back. That trade is definitely in Myrken's favor. Lower level command grab, but it still does so much.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, no. You are
stun
stunned.
comes. It's going to be whatever Myrken wants.
Gets the level up, too, which is huge.
Yeah,
Tries to
that
get
makes
reset.
sense,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that.
He gave it a go.
This game-winning reset. Throwing it out in this point, I respect it. Nice V-shift, and you get the full punish? You're kidding me. Oh, my God. Set point, Myrken.
Yeah, that's probably why we haven't seen the trigger until Kalmal sees that the opponent's got their trigger going.
Round 2.
I mean, the opponent's got to be like really on top of things. You don't need to do that either if you're Ed.
Yeah. Oh, man, just out of range to get the punish on the fireball there. The Myrken looking so good now. Feels like time is running out.
Again,
Not
just
the biggest
grab.
punish. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's about the corner space there, I think. But
Sure.
just escapes right out.
Oh, this is a tough character to jump on, especially somebody
Yeah.
like Myrken.
Oh, and this is huge. Because now this next interaction can mean lights out for Kalmal. Activation comes through. It's going to be so close here. Not enough just yet. One more touch will do it. And the EX upper is the beginning of the set and the end of the set. And that is how it finishes. Myrken is your Capcom Pro Tour East Europe champion. He will be going to the Capcom Cup. It is with the G. It is with the Cody. And Kalmal, you may have had a great fight, but better luck next time in the World Warrior, because guess what? You were just promoted to first place.
What more emblematic finish could there have been than that EX upper? That is just representative of the entire top 8 for Kalmal. When he's able to make that work out defensively, he's been killing it. He has turned that, I should say, into him taking advantage in other ways. And when he hasn't been able to make it work, he's lost. And in this set, at the beginning of this set, when it was G, he got lost big time with that.
Oh,
he had
yeah.
3 that got. And, you know, at the very end, I guess in a way, I'm happy that he let it ride on that, because I think that it has been such a key part of his game plan. But in this situation, it was Myrken who scoped it out.
I mean, getting second is nothing to be too upset about, especially
Yeah,
after
of
getting
course.
the reset against Myrken, who hadn't lost a game the entire tournament. And, like, that's nothing to be sad about. That's also known as the #1 rated player in your region. And the fact that you stood toe-to-toe, went the distance, like, definitely Kalmal is my favorite to get to that World Warrior spot. I'm not going to lie. After seeing their performance not only on the Sagat, but on the Ed the entire time, it felt really good. But, you know, biting off a little bit more than you could chew. Yes, the EX Psycho Upper was a tool that paid off in dividends, but you do have to pay the price sometimes. When a tool is that strong, it also has its drawbacks. And Myrken preyed on that excellently and took all momentum at the beginning of the second set with the G. So absolutely loved it. Loved seeing Myrken flex their character representation as well. We had G as the first character on the list for a reason for Myrken, and we got to see that through and true. And Kalmal did fight back. It was incredibly close. But Myrken was able to close it out then. And
There
it is
weren't too
right
many
there.
of these series right here.
Yeah.
That was a really good offensive series for Kalmal. It's just not something that we saw very often versus the G, because more often the G had neutral control or pressure of zone. I mean, there were some more opportunities. You know, the Kalmal could have got things going in. He's got a 3-framer, and we didn't see good punishes very often from him against G-uppers that were blocked. So there were more chances, but that's something to work on for the future. For today, it's over. It's Myrken.